things got a little salty there, and you know, it was time to start over, time to go somewhere fresh. And you know, at times maybe it looked worse than it was, and other times there was things that really didn't go well. You know, it was a bad situation, but it was time to get out of there and go do something different. And I'm looking forward to this new opportunity. Not that I had a choice, you know. I mean, I didn't have a choice. I had to find a new home.
And this is his new home. Well, not quite. This is the Ducati team launch at the Madonna di Campiglio ski resort, and a first chance for Nicky to see that the Italians do things a little different.
This is slightly different. I can't say when before we would come spend a week on the mountains to launch a team and the parties and stuff. So far I've had a great time here. I mean, everybody's trying so hard to make me feel welcome. And Livio has really pushed a lot to get me in this team, and you know, everybody's shown me a lot of faith in me. Ducati to bring me here. Everybody in the team have given me a huge opportunity. I know what I got in front of me, and want to make the most of it, make those guys proud. And I am the first American to race in the factory Grand Prix team, you know, since they've been involved, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I put my leathers on, and yesterday at the photo shoot, and you know, as a kid, you always seen a lot of people wearing those colors, and a lot of my heroes.
So at the moment it's all optimism and light, but we have been here before, 1 year ago to be exact, with Marco Melandri, the great Italian hope who spectacularly failed to tame the Desmo Sedici. Nicky knows that he's on thin ice.
Yeah, don't scare me, man. Come on. I'm on holiday here, you know. Don't bring up anything to cause me any sleep. But sure, you know, I mean, I think that's the thing about racing. You can't predict it, you know. That's why we do line up. And sure, there's been some good riders who have struggled on this bike, and believe me, I had some sleepless nights there before I signed the contract. I mean, you know, if this was right for me, but in my heart, this feels like the place to be.
So Nicky's clearly up for a challenge, and before he gets on with the real business of mastering the Ducati, there's just enough time for him to try and master the mountain. Well, those shots of Nicky after just 1 day of skiing lessons, which is really annoying, isn't it? So he obviously mastered the mountain, but mastering the Ducati has been a little bit more difficult for him, and it will be this season, not least keeping up with his teammate Casey Stoner, who's with me now. Casey, on the opposite side to the garage from Nicky, and it's been a great pre-season for you so far. Your wrist seems to be recovering well, and you've been setting the pace all winter.
Yeah, no, things are going really well for us. You know, every change we made has been a big improvement, something that I suppose everybody's looking for, and something we didn't really find at the beginning of last year. So, you know, we're feeling pretty good at the moment. The bike's working really well, and I think this puts us into a better chance to give more of a fight for the championship. And
just quickly as well, your bike has probably changed more than any on the grid really this year, with that new carbon frame and carbon swing arm as well. Just tell us about that.
Yeah, well, you know, we haven't changed the chassis a lot over the last 2 years in the GP7, GP8. And this year it's a big step, you know, something that many people were saying was a huge risk. But, you know, it's really paid off for us. You know, we've found the things that we were looking for to make this bike a little easier to ride. And, you know, I hope all the other riders are feeling the same. But, you know, we definitely feel the improvements that we're looking for.
All right, thanks, Casey. So plenty of optimism then here at Ducati. But it hasn't been a winter wonderland all the way down pit lane.